He was a game breaker last week. Over 200 yards receiving. It's the Saints and the Texans just ahead on EA Sports.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Houston Texans. The Saints offense on the field now, down 3-0 here early. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. Shifts by him. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Here's Carr to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Carr now on first down. Olave holds it in. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Toss wide side. This is Kamara. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Saints.
To throw, it's Carr. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Kamara up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for...
So here are the Saints to take over. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A 10th carry for Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to him?
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more.
Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Slot man moves right. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Saints at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On play action, it's Carr. And he is caught. And he's got some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Carr going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Able to find the open man. That's That's complete and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing.
Now the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. This is caught inside the 15. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They give them a gain of 37. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th rushing. The Saints again ready to go on offense. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Second down, it's Kamara again. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
A quality run by Kamara, who's the same dependable and often spectacular back the Saints drafted in 2017. Another season of nearly 900 yards rushing and 500 receiving yards.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of.
They've got his man complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And the Saints first down.
They run it again with Kamara. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Now they'll throw with Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Saints.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Brought down at the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. A give. This is Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 33 yards. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Kamara. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Kamara. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Kamara try the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Card out a throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
The Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need. They'll start on the ground here on first down. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Coming left is Kamara. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one.